Hey everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at 1980's Cannibal Holocaust, brought to us by Ruggero Deodato. This is like one of the granddaddies of, like, I guess you'd say, a found footage type film. You have this guy goes into the Amazon rainforest to find this missing group of people who had gone in there, and he uncovers some of these tapes that they had made. This movie, wow, it is hard to watch at times, and very, very discomforting at times. There are numerous scenes in the movie where animals are killed, and these are actual. This does not have the Humane Society's stamp of approval that no animals were harmed. These animals were actually butchered on screen. It's, as I said, this movie at times is really, really hard to watch. Do I think it's a good movie? I don't know. I mean, it's obviously meant to be shocking, and in that way it does succeed. I think the acting overall was kind of at times, and sometimes the story didn't make a lot of sense. It's like they let some of these horrible things happen solely because they wanted to shock you, not because there was no way to stop these things from happening. So in that regards, I think the movie fails a bit in story. But like I said, it's also it's a shocking movie, and it also plays on the whole. They even make a statement in the movie of, who are the real cannibals here? Who are the real barbarians? Because the characters in the movie at times are much more barbaric than the so-called primitives or savages that they portray in the movie as these natives to the jungles. And at times it's the Westerners, the foreigners, the people who are not native to that area that are the more barbaric people. What I find really fascinating is some of the story behind this movie, and the fact that it was banned in numerous countries when it came out because of its subject matter. The actual director was arrested because there are people who thought that he had actually filmed a snuff film, that he had actually killed off these cast members in the jungles of Brazil, and that they were actually dead, and he had to have them come out of hiding, because there was hype behind this movie where he had built it up like this was real found footage, this was really happened, and he had to kind of get himself out of some hot water with that. So as far as when this movie came out and what the original director was, it was a success. Would I recommend this movie? Ooh, if you're the least bit squeamish, no. And the thing is there's a lot of people who can handle a lot of the fake gore and the fake violence, the hacking people to bits and chopping off people's heads and ripping out zombies eating someone's intestines. But when you see like an actual animal being ripped apart or being butchered, a lot of people can't handle that. And if you're squeamish at all, this is not the movie for you. It really at times it's a horribly violent movie, and it's very graphic. If you could handle that, and if you like that, then by all means. But I would not highly recommend this film for a lot of people, because it's just not going to be. It's going to upset you. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is. There's always that morbid curiosity that many people have, that thing that you shouldn't watch, that thing that you shouldn't see, that you should look away, that you shouldn't do, or you shouldn't even be witnessing, but you witness it anyways. And that's kind of how this movie is. It's that thing that you shouldn't be watching, but you're watching anyways. And that's kind of how this whole thing is that, and again, it plays into the whole barbarism of man, is that no matter how civilized we get, we still are kind of savage at heart, and there's still that savage, that barbarian, that cannibal, if you will, inside us. That our civilization we're supposed to be able to control, but at times, do we really? So, as far as the commentary, I think the movie does well. So, like I said, this is a hit or miss. It's going to depend on where you're coming from and what you want to take out of the movie and what you can stand. Because there are things that you won't be able to stomach, some people. So, that's all I have for this one. Until next time, you all stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.